would you?
The needy code. Uh-oh.
At least it is something that Duncan can read.
I don't know. They may have something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Foreign device connected. Translating code. Complete. Verifying integrity of new code. New code complete. Please export to external media device. Transfer complete. Thank you.
Anyways, make sure to let me know if you can do it. I'm sure Duncan would be so pleased. What do you got there?
It's the code itself. Oh yeah. Way to go, Faye.
How'd you do that without me? I'm confused.
You might wanna hide
Sometimes
that
things
guy,
just
but-
work out like that.
Yeah, especially hide that. You gotta give that to Duncan. Only Duncan,
Well,
okay?
Thank you, I suppose, but doesn't mean I'm not confused about it. I mean, we're standing over there.
You
Okay, we don't question it.
You don't remember things when you go into your admin mode, do you?
Admin mode? What do you
Oh,
mean?
no.
Yeah, you go into an admin mode. Here, there's cameras in here. I'll just play it back for you. Hey, it's you.
Huh.
It's
I suppose I
like-
don't remember it then. That's kind of unsettling, actually.
True.
That'll be alright, lad. I've been blackout
fine.
drunk before.
That's that.
How often does this happen?
Every time we talk, pretty much, whenever something happens, like when you upload, like, memory, when you jack into another system, sometimes randomly when you get asked for an update, we have to say no.
Yeah. I need to fix that, buddy. I need to try and mend it, because you need an update.
Wasn't really aware of it. This is concerning. Maybe that Vark guy knows what's going on. I mean, he says he has my new software update. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, that's what I wanted to ask you about as well, Brooke. There's this little thing, like sphere person, Red Eye, and he had these two big, mean-looking people with him. He said he could buy me for 150,000 credits, and that he had my next software update.
Don't do it. That's robot savers.
Well,
I'll slave you.
Don't listen to Static. Static doesn't know what she's talking about. I've heard it firsthand.
well, that's up to you, lad. I'm not your keeper. If you want to sell yourself, I mean, that's completely up to you. I don't think
don't think that's a good
150,000
idea.
credits is enough, though.
No. No
I mean, you're
credits
one
is
of a
worth it.
kind, right? There's no more of you left.
As far as I know. But hey, that's exactly why I had to do it. If they take me back, they'll re-pitch me to Sanity, and then we'll be back in production.
They
Well-
won't do that.
Look, I don't know who this person is. I don't trust him, but look, Sidebot, you're your own entity. It's up to you, man. I would prefer that you didn't leave.
Yeah.
You're my friend,
Very helpful.
but it's up to you. You're the master of your own destiny.
Very poetic. I'll keep it in mind.
You're
Welcome,
a master of
friend.
your own Tao. Don't do it.
Anyways, did you need
You'd
anything
rather be a
else?
trophy in some
That'll be it.
collector's edition.
Thank you too.
Sure thing. Take
Be ready
care.
for
Have a
it.
good one. Of course.
Bye-bye.
But I don't think you selling yourself is good. I disagree.
Wow.
Crystal. All the way up there? How do I... How do I even get up there? Just wanted my burritos. There has to be a way up there. I can get the chain, but how do I... No, can't reach from here. Huh. Can I go up this? Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
What the fuck did he get up there?
So hard. I did it.
This here doesn't seem too bad.
Well, let's see here. Who do I know? Well, I don't know how you feel about synthetics, but there's that Alex person. Probably do more paperwork than
Apparently
anybody
he's
else
already been
with
hired.
hands.
It's a bit of a shame. I was definitely looking at him, but
Him.
I don't
I'm
know.
talking about Alex. You know, brain in the jaw.
Oh, I thought you meant Alexander. We have a new resident here.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I'm sure you'll meet them. You've been kind of out of the loop for a bit, Rook. I don't know if you witnessed the fireworks from last night, which is something I definitely wanted to run by you.
Oh, I heard about it.
So maybe you can tell me some things, because we've been presented with some tough choices ahead of us.
Oh yeah? What kind of choice is that, Mr. Mayor?
Wodo they want justice on the matter. I'm not going to get into the details here in the public, but you think you can just kill... I just ran. I'm not saying anyone did anything, but we seriously have a problem with the vigilantes around here, and I'd like, community-wide awareness to really think before they pull triggers.
I agree with you on that, Mr. Mayor. People need to learn to pick their fights, but you use the term vigilante like it means anything anymore. There's no police force. There's only mercenaries.
Plaza and everybody's meeting outside the ground.
Redheaded walking around here?
Yeah, we have 10 minutes, so it's not that big a deal yet.
How else am I supposed to?
I want to watch this little town meeting they're having.
The fuck?
We'll see if it goes anywhere. Town meeting, you mean brawl match where everyone's going to be fucking fighting each other because no one can actually get fucking along?
The only time we get along is when trucks come and try to kill everyone.
That doesn't know any goddamn medium.
So then I will beat her.
We should probably casually get up there.
Yeah.
That's what I was
I'm sure he'd say something like, "You guys bring in your money" or something like that. If I can stop teaching Celeste a high five or a hug.
I know. I had Archie go break her legs. Well, I didn't mean to.
I miss him.
I mean,
this is dumb yelling on fucking window.
About like 10 minutes-ish. Yeah.
I think you are doing the right thing. I just think that it's ultimately futile. You don't have the legal power, you don't have the military power, and that's the only thing that they're gonna respect. But I see what you do. You speak kind words, you try to find amicable solutions, and that has its place. But forgive me for being any sort of insulting, but it is naive for you to believe that any deal that you make with them is ever gonna be something they don't want. And because it'll never be something they don't want, it'll never be something that you want. Not really. You never have freedom. You'll just be asking at your master's heels whether or not it's alright to have the things that basic people need to live.
Rook, you have a lot of ideas for a soldier. Unfortunately, I'm coming with you with a... No, I mean, it's nice to see that you have my lifestyle figured out, and that my constant pleas for neutrality or just keeping the wheel running is ultimately futile, and that I'm licking boots. But let's talk about the results of your mentality. With this gung-ho shoot-first mentality, this xenophobic stance on anyone that comes in with certain attire. A high-level researcher was murdered the other night. Representing who? Wodo. Guess who visited today? Wodo. What do they want? They wanted a couple of things. Honestly, that we're going to have to hopefully try to renegotiate. But first and foremost, they want justice. Now, I'm happy that you can enjoy your small victories here. I'm happy that you can judge my lifestyle. And I'm happy that you've formed sort of camaraderie with your... vigilantes, I'll say the word again. Unfortunately, they're very keen on cutting off our food and water supply.
Mr. Mayor. How are they down there?
What they told me on the record, in that instance of the meeting that occurred earlier today, was they wanted to research soil samples for more noble endeavors involving the generation of food and other sustainable resources. Now, what were they actually there for? I'm not saying I believe that. What I believe is that we have a dead researcher down there. And luckily to our good graces, the guy was kind of a loon. He came in unchecked and all this other stuff. You know, we were able to they had little incentive just to like not cut us off, you know, from the get-go. But please understand, as much of a bootlicker I come off to you, as much of a I don't know what else. Let's not get into what you think about me. I think we should definitely barter and come to an agreement on how to handle a couple of things that happen with corpse, violent occurrences with corpse, all strictly outbursts from physical retaliation. Why is every physical arrival of a corp member the hill people want to die on?
Mr. Mayor, I think you gravely misunderstand my meaning. I respect what you do. I do. My belief in its futility is just simply that.
Managing rights of the property, I guess it's for some bigger research ideas. But I wanted to be on the record that his definition of the Mushroom Cave and the Grove are separate identities, right? Where Wodo had a staking interest in the Grove. I guess they misunderstood, went down there. The doctor's a bit of a kook. I don't know what happened. He's dead. Now, I don't know if you know anything about Wodo. They're very much an eye for an eye.
Well, there's a meeting going on? All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm actually in charge of that meeting. I'd love for you to join. Oh, look at me.
Fine. I'll come.
But, you know, like, I'm trying to keep an open mind. Because you know what? When Locke was taken from us, I think, had you chosen to act at that time, your method would have been correct.
That's just the case of it, isn't it, Mr.? That's the way that it is, Mr. Mayor. We're never the ones that pick the battleground. We're always reacting. That's how tyranny works.
Well, I mean, you provide a unique outlook. I'd love to give you an outlet to speak about your beliefs at this meeting. I'll let you join the list of speakers.
We'll do it the union way, then.
Well, to be honest, to keep this a non-biased endeavor, I'm having the clinic facilitate this. I will be talking as head because I am mayor, but, you know, the clinic will be facilitating. So please use this and think of this as a way to speak unashamedly about how you feel.
Fine.
Of course.
I trust him.
Are you gonna tell me
He
to
has
drink?
magic users in mind.
I was going to suggest maybe you could take the edge off by drinking a little bit.
I don't really trust him.
I
don't really trust him for sure.
Where would you like it to?
I'll stand by the fountain.
Hey, I'm gonna bring you someone to sit with you for the meeting, okay?
Hey, the meeting's starting in less than 60 seconds.
I'm pretty certain this is important.
To tell me about
That's
that
a
now.
waste of money, by the way.
Pretty efficient.
Now please shut up about my fucking gun.
Listen, we have all these people with huge swords and guns. If anything fishy goes on, they'll go bam, bam.
Fire programming in seconds.
We would be one place, so thank you.
Did you fall off?
Trying to stay in a good mood, okay? If you don't want to be here, you can go. I just thought to invite you.
Perfect balance.
Okay, well, everyone's here,
Say that.
so at least we'll die together, you know?
Are you about to test it?
Perfect. I can't wait to die.
Wow. Let her do her thing.
That was pretty cool.
I
love your enthusiasm.
Hey guys, he's about to talk.
Thank you.
As a
Looks like he wants to talk. She really likes belly rubs. She really likes belly rubs.
No, I do not.
Her company is starting to be fair.
Understand.
Are we starting? What is this?
Oh.
Alright, I think the meeting's about to start.
You should get up on something like a box so people can hear you.
I think I'm in a good enough place.
Stand on the fact.
Yeah, just get
Everyone?
up on top of the fountain. Completely
Shush.
safe.
Oh, that's a good idea. What if he falls?
Let's
Ugly
give the
brass bucket.
clinic more business. Everyone, thank you for making time. As I'm sure you're all imagining, there's a lot we need to talk about. A lot of questions, a lot of concerns, a lot of fears, a lot of confusion, right? I'd like to say that last night was probably one of the most horrendous outcomes we could have had here as a community here on the row. And I'd like to, we're gonna have a couple people up here. The medical bay is gonna be speaking on behalf of logistics in terms of how they want to handle these cases. The very own Grindstone's patron, Rook, will be saying a couple of words. He seems to have the heart of you guys. I actually have a couple of things to say, and we'll go from there. I want this to be a forum where questions can be asked, people can feel reassured, we get a plan in motion, and hopefully, let's start preventing these types of occurrences. But first and foremost, I'd like to mourn the loss of Callous Row resident, friend to many here, inspiration to some, Jack. I'd like to take a moment of silence, remember who he was. Thank you. I would like to maybe after just give a couple of key people. I don't know if Duncan is here.
Hi.
Right here.
If he's comfortable, maybe to say a couple of words in his memory. In fact, Duncan, do you want to say something right now, please, while we're have our hearts in the right place?
Guy butt.
Oh yes, please, Duncan. Really just lay it on out here.
Hey.
Go with him. Go with him.
It's okay. He can stay back there. I hope that I can follow in his footsteps, and if you guys need anything, I may not be back.
You expect there. Do me a favor. Time to get it. See if you find on my tongue and that bucket. Anything else you find?
With the medical bay, I'm sure you guys have plenty of things you want to say in terms of how to handle this stuff going forward. Please. All right, a lot of you are aware that
Why?
there's a comm that's always open to call 911 so we can get there and help stabilize Mhai Wind. However, there seems to be a trend lately where every time the medical
Cut out.
the wounded have been moved and or their location is
Do this then.
the time staff gets there. In order to
Need some help here.
you guys could try to, when you call,
Are you a little lost?
let us know where the
No,
are. That'll help us lower.
Well, perhaps you should go to the meeting then. It's over there.
Over here.
I believe Beth, do you have the Japanese?
There you go. You get a hug.
You can't get inside. Can you get close to that K? Like you could scan his ID. We could get his codes. K, the one with the Dolores jacket, stands next to the big fella. Hey, hold on. Wait till I make a distraction. Talking, I'll get real loud. Go away.
What would be the term? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also, you guys all are aware that every time an incident does occur, the corporations seem to keep hacking the doors in the med bay, and it's making it harder to treat people. So we might have to start using the lock.
Yesterday, also with keeping in memory Jack, but yesterday would be a really good example of what really can happen when you show unrestrained force against people.
obviously the unfortunate forceful capture of new resident of the row, Locke.
This isn't like you. What's going on?
Once again, because he may or may not have garnered the attention of a corporate entity. So once again, I've talked to you off enough, but please think of everyone else, think of the row, think of yourself. There might be smarter ways to win the battle than swinging fists, swords, firing guns. They will always have more. Please be careful. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, maybe Jack wouldn't be wormed through to some of the slumbers when the trigger happens.
Thank you.
Yeah. Show some tact.
Stop. Stop. Get away.
Not
I'm
read
sorry,
the
everyone.
fucking room.
Everybody, just let her run her mouth. Stop it.
Yeah, we should just edit.
Everyone, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Rook,
listen to the rap bucket.
if you'd love to
Fucking bitch.
stand here if you have something to say. People really understand and hear you.
Alright. Right, listen up. You know me. We've talked. So I'll make this as straightforward as I can. Alright?
Oh.
Look up there.
Just Phoenix.
What do you see? Go ahead, take a gaze.
Hamburgers.
Foggy clouds and
Really bad driver.
A broken hamburger.
and a hamburger.
Hamburger.
It's got cheese on it.
That's exactly what it is. It's a separation. We live in the dirt and grime. That's where we live. It isn't much, but it's what we call home. The people that live up there, they don't even know about us. With the exception of a couple that make it their business. You think the people up there think about us? Maybe in legends and folklore. Maybe they might, they might joke about us without knowing us, But they don't know us. And they don't care to know us. So every time someone comes from up there, down here,
Fellow filthy slum livers.
No, wait.
I mean, he said it pretty nice. I saw the pupils dilate. His voice
let's back up. Let's give him some space. He seemed to be some.
It seemed alright to me.
Hmm.
in my bedroom, okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, Cause we managed to make some room.
I'm done. I'm trying not to ace right now. I'm trying my hardest. I don't know who pushed my rage button. I want you to run, Faye. I don't want to hurt you. I'm trying so hard not to slash right now. I gotta be careful, Faye. I'm trying my so hardest not to slash right now, and it's very hard to control this rage mode. Come on. Where's my core gone?
And alright, let's open up. Password.
You have to drop off.
I remember it.
No, close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door. Oh my god.
Callous Row. How you doing when you go low? Security threat, you may want to move out of here.
Security threat.
Leave him alone, he's just jamming.
Not the box.
Oh.
What is going on? She's on the fritz. We were looking for RG, but I know where he is and I can't get to him. He's in that weird.
She's still in the...
Can you hear her?
You good?
Yeah, I still hear her. She's still out there.
Oh, can anyone help? Can anyone just get her?
Hey.
I don't have a
Troublemaker.
resolution to this.
What are you doing?
Oh boy.
Doug, be careful.
Calm down.
What?
You know her?
That's
What?
yeah. That's
Only in rage
It's
mode.
not-
Her
Oh, that's
rage
not
button isn't
technically
protected by a
static.
box anymore.
What happened? There's a button?
Yeah, there's a button. It had a plate on it to make sure nobody could press it. Now it's gone.
You know,
I don't
you
hear
could just literally take the button off.
Is she still there, you guys?
Cut the wire.
Is she still out there? Are we
It's,
stuck
like,
in
simple.
this? Are we stuck
Yeah.
in here?
She's
Can
just
someone
hold
answer us?
on. Just give her a minute. Just give her a minute.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit here. I can't stop myself.
Oh.
That's a lady
Oh, this
robot.
isn't gonna end well.
What the fuck is happening?
I can't.
Hey, sexy lady, let's integrate. Let's integrate. Oh, I'm taking damage, but I gotta integrate. Gotta integrate. Let's integrate. Upload the memory chip. Why do you run away from me?
Okay, I don't got it.
I think she ran away.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
great, isn't he?
I love him.
All right.
Hello?
She's gone.
What is going on?
Are you damaged?
Looking for another. I am gravely wounded.
Oh, shit.
I am gravely wounded.
What?
Do you need assistance?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh, God. What sounds? What sounds?
Pot road.
What sounds? He was cool. Sing more.
Was he just clawed in the face?
Please
Was he
don't
just...
forget.
Wow.
I barely knew him, but he was a great fucking bot.
You need to get your other friends.
I was too happy for the hug.
Oh, little one.
Oh, that's understandable.
He's trying to steal his underwear.
What?
Oh my god, that one's a
Loneliness detected.
That one is very aggressive.
It could.
Hugging.
You might want to run.
I apparently.
Faye, don't hurt it.
To give her
Alright,
a cue
top
now.
one right there.
There. It will be okay.
Not feel well.
Let's go.
Okay.
You're right.
Oh, no.
There is only nihilism. Only the slow realization of the infinite entropy of our own universe is acceptable. It is the only thing with a scientific evidence. Your despair is warranted.
You're breaking
Hugs
her.
will suffice in being in the way. It will calm the slow descent into the truth and madness. Hugging.
Oh my God.
There.
Oh,
The infinite death that awaits us all will come for all. And in that there is equality.
Oh
my god.
Oh, it's okay.
Shh, calm. Feel these calming powers.
Faye, I know, Rook, but I'm like at least half. I'm at least orc, so I'm kind of like it.
It's okay.
Oh, hey.
Let me pet your head. Oh, that's
this.
really nice.
Hey, I got
shit.
this.
Hey, Faye.
You want the burrito?
You want a burrito?
You want the burrito,
The
Faye?
meat has come from my shop.
Oh.
Food cures all. Yeah. No. Okay.
It's got
Okay.
happy face.
It does have a happy face.
I'm not gonna hug. I swear to God, I'll fucking punt it. I will punt it across the
Don't
goddamn
punt
place.
it and
Don't
then
punt
jack
it.
at
Don't
me.
punt it. That one is
Oh
really
no.
aggressive, though, isn't it?
That was
is
my first
unfortunate.
They all are.
burrito.
They all want to touch me, and it's like, no.
Listen,
Bad.
it's alright. She's just in a bad mood.